EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll stick with him again. And nothing doing on that run. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
A gain there of 15. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Again, working deep downfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
60 Maverick. Here we go. 18 Raptor. Panther 11.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. That's hard. And he will score. Touchdown Browns. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Browns come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, faking the give. He'll tuck it and take off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
Back to throw. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
You can't teach speed. And a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go, and he ends up just running right by you.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check, 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 check.
His drive will start on the ground. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. 2nd down and 3.
Let's go.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be taken down. That's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter.
79 Bronco. Get up. Chop 60. Chop 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Get up.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And that is incomplete.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Dragon 60.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Left wing 19. Buffalo 18. 19 Lion. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
18 rep. Come on. Set. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Next to score, Cowboys 21, round 7. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Check go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. 18 yards on the connection. It's a Browns first down.
46-yard line. 70 ring. 70 ring. Here we go. Here we go. Huh.
And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
On the set. Cowboy 80. Ready? 18. Pioneer. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Right back to the air following that pick six. And this will be incomplete.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick six? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Quick throw here is complete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
70 Lions.
Fourth down.
70 Timberwolves, baby.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to pick up the Browns' first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chain.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Left wing 19.
At the 43-yard line.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Set go.
Back to the air one more time. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. Now it is 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Cleveland. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. and the Browns are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Throwing now on first and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. He'll get this out to his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Third down, 3 to go. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play there on fourth down. Good for an even 20. Up the middle they go. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes and there is a lot of room to operate.
And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Browns 14.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this 1st half.
Cowboys 35, Browns 14.
All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got his man. It's the rookie from Alabama. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's a Browns 1st down.
7 Pirates, let's go. 79 Broncos. Chap 60, chap 19, tight, 19.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Back to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Dallas.
Now, faking the give. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and this ball incomplete on third down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds.
Okay, ready?
First and 10.
19 Lions. Here we go, here we go. 60 Maverick, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll air it out down the middle. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
At the 15-yard line.
Ready? Smash, smash.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. They face second down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 6.
Hawk 70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
18, Pioneer. Go. Come 19, come 19.
He'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Bronco. Set up.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 85 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland.
He's now over the century mark, Mike. And I get that this holiday was just started as something fun. It wasn't meant to impact how teams prepare for games necessarily. But I have to wonder, Mike, with it being National Tight Ends Day, did they have a little extra look or two his way to help him reach this total?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It is 3rd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. This one complete to Dorsett. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. He gets free. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Buffalo 18.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Right back to the air following that pick six. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That is brought in, and he will go all the way. Touchdown, Browns. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
Right back to him on 1st down. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Going up top. That is hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
His kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 49, Browns 28. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Got it. Ready? Come on, offense. 19 Lion. Here we go. Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
19 Tiger.
A loss of 9. Brings up 4th down.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
You have to appreciate the effort. The guy's given everything he has to try to make something out of nothing, but understand sometimes you just have to live to survive another down and not take a big loss.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm tap.
And more of the same. Another interception.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's a run going left. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Following the penalty, they'll run it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.